My name's Alyssa. This is my assistant. Your name is
Paul. Yes.
And today is Sunday, and we're going to go for a 12-pound bear and see what's going to be ready for the next stage.
Right. And it is raining out today, so you can kind of hear the rain beating on the garage door, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what they look like. You got one large rock in there for sure.
One large.
Oh, looks like a big potato.
Potato?
Yeah.
Let me see.
All right, watch. Stay back.
Whoa! That's the giantest rock I ever seen.
It's the biggest one we've tumbled, isn't it?
Yeah. The biggest one we actually tumbled.
That's what everything looks like with all the slurry and... Oh, man, I'm over here. Gotta straighten that camera up just a little bit.
We should probably get the biggest one down at its own.
Well, it's right on top, so we'll just get it out and rinse it quick. Put it in our thing. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, be careful.
Okay.
I'll have to move your chair forward. All right. Okay, now we'll get on with it. Yeah.
It needs another week.
Yep, well, some of them are going to need another week for sure. A lot of them in here.
Like that one. Almost.
And that's what we've got on that first basket. All right, here we go. You gonna help me?
Yeah.
Use your fingers on the rocks. There you go. Perfect. Some agates and some yellow horse picture jasper.
And I never seen it actually.
Oh yeah? Good. We'll go through them and look at it.
It's very pink up.
Alright, I can dump it. There you go. Good job.
Oh, it's almost reaching the top.
It is.
Because of that big rock.
Right.
Alright. Okay.
All right. And there's the last of what's in the barrel for this week.
Probably fill the whole bucket up.
It might, huh?
Another giant rock.
Yeah, that one's pretty big too. Here, I can dump it. There we go. Now what are we going to do?
We are going to separate the rocks, like see which one is going to the next stage or something.
Yep, and then see which ones need to roll another week in the course, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to do that, and then we'll be back. All right, we've gone through everything, and basically, everything we have ready to move to the next stage is just a bunch of wild horse picture jasper. I've been using it for filler because it was really close to being done, and a lot of it's ready this week. And then we've got this large one that we've been tumbling, and I don't think we're going to roll it again. It's pretty smooth, and I don't have a barrel big enough to polish it unless I run a barrel of polish in my 12-pound, and I'm probably not going to do that. So this is kind of where this one's going to be. And then we've got this last one that we've been rolling some larger ones for a friend, and this is the last one we have left. So we're going to put this in this week. That'll be its first week, and most of them we've been running 2 to 3 weeks. I think that's about all we've gone on most of them. We've got our wild horse picture jasper here that I've been watching, and there is one tiny little spot right there, and I've been rolling it enough weeks trying to get it perfect that I'm just thinking I'm going to go at least one more and see if we can get rid of that. So that's going to go another week. It's been in there a long time.
Yeah.
We've got this shirt that had the white on it, and it's mostly, I mean, it's getting there. It still could be in there quite a few weeks to get all of that gone, but I'm just going to try to get rid of it. There's plenty of room in the barrel. This is another piece of shirt that's got some cool stuff on it. It's got some cool lines on it, like I've never really seen on shirt before. It's not exactly banded, but I've heard people talk about banded shirt. But there's a few spots on the backside here that are just, I just like to get them a little bit better before we try to polish it. So we are going to go another week on that. And then we've got this conglomerate we've been kind of looking at, and it looks pretty good this week, really. It's come a long ways, but there's just a couple more spots to round off a little bit more. Wow, it's really raining out there.
Yeah.
And then we have this piece of agate. We've kind of looked at it a couple times. It's got that white on it, and it's getting really close. There's just a couple of grooves on the top on that side. Actually, if we got rid of those right there, I think we'd be ready to polish it, but it's going to take a week or two more to get those out. And this is another one that we almost called good this week. It's got like some red bands in it, or lines, I should say. I think it's a piece of like agate. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're going to shape it one more week. It's got some stuff on it that are a little, I'd like to get it smoothed off a little bit more. And the last one that we have that we've been watching is this agate. And you can actually see on the top here, the outer part, we've actually tumbled all of it off. So now you can see the agate more on the back here. And you can see the agate right there where the crystal pocket is. The camera doesn't zoom as good this week with Alyssa sitting there, but you can see the agate there. So it's coming right along. We're just going to keep rolling it and see how much of the agate we can get to, because that's the part that looks the nicest when it's polished. So that's all those. And then we are going to use this stuff for filler. Some chert that we found locally, and I think some of it might be just quartz. I'm not sure, but we can put all those in, Alyssa.
Okay. And if you want to try to figure out the rocks, what rock it is before you put it in the tumbler, then you'll be able to actually try to put the rock in the water, and then you'll kind of see what it'll try to look like.
Right. If you get it wet, you can kind of see what it'll look like polished. Right. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right. Well, actually, we're not looking bad. I think that'll work.
Yep.
And then, how much is that?
14 scoops.
14 scoops. You want to put it in?
Yeah.
And the water's already in? All right. Well, we're going to put it back on the tumbler and roll the week, and we'll check it again next week. You got anything else you want to say, Alyssa?
Thanks for watching. Bye.
All right.